Here we are in a hotel room, two people, a husband and wife, who have been defrauded of their home, our home across the way at this hill that you stare at right now. This is Elysian Heights. Over there, there's a water tower on the far right. It's white. Right behind those white apartment buildings, up high in the hills. Above us, the San Gabriel Mountains. We, here in a hotel, attempting to fix what's been wronged of us. We've been defrauded our home. It's attempted to be listed on Airbnb by a group called Best Nest, who's a mortgage frauding, rent skimming group of people who portray themselves as the name Ashton, but really it's Chenny Shapiro, 401k, Chenny Shapiro, and her husband Richard Judson Williams, and their father-in-law Kenneth Shapiro, Silverwood Properties, and about 67 other people they work with. It's a lot. But the Lanceman Investment LMF2LP is the primary who lends to them to give them the power and leverage to take advantage of people and to defraud them in cooperation with the LAPD and the LADBS, the Los Angeles Building and Department of Safety, and HCDILA, the Housing Commission Development Department, who operates in bad faith, it seems like, to list our house, whose APN has changed from 5415009017 to 5415009041 about 7 years ago, yet all the permits that get taken out are illegally by Richard Judson Williams, who goes by Resourceful Construction and Resourceful Developments. He uses these phony names to... anyway, their contractor's license has been revoked, so they now go by Rooster Construction, where they take advantage of people in human labor trafficking and PPP loans and bankruptcies that are all there to hide the debts they owe to their judgment debtors, because they've been defrauding people such as David Glazier and Molansky and the friends and neighbors of Palm Springs in these other cases, like David Glazier versus Chenny Shapiro, 401k, and Molansky versus what's the other name? Molansky.
Glazier.
Molansky, Panam. My Pham Fang versus Ben Bolton and Palm Springs is what?
Protect Our Neighborhood versus the City of Palm Springs.
Yeah, Protect Our Neighborhood versus the City of Palm Springs and Chenny Shapiro.
And then there's Echo Park Cooperations.
The Echo Park Cooperations, and then Resourceful Developments versus Northern California Collections, which is all cases against Chenny Shapiro and Richard Judson Williams, who've been participating, and Kenneth Shapiro, who've been participating in defrauding homeowners and construction deficit and stealing their homes, in which we had already won our home in a case which we have a quiet title that they've been defrauding the court in consistently with a bunch of bullshit where they have 5 lawyers named Peter Henry Wadinsky, Rebecca Louise Hufford Cohen, and Jacqueline Grace Pelez. Jacqueline Grace Pelez is her brother or cousin is Carlos Pelez of the Housing Commission Development Department, and Tony Pelez, and they all work together to strip our house of REAP, which is a rent escrow adjustment program, which puts your house into a substandard housing lien, which would mean you'd have to fix it because our house is already an Ellis Act house, which it's been illegally defrauded by the last people who stole it, which his name was Stephen William Schneider. Stephen William Schneider, he's this corrupt guy who is also a fake real estate investor, broker, private money lender, and he'll give you loans and defraud you while making a fake movie, and it's a whole ball game. These people are all the same. I just want this to stop. I want to go home. I'm sick of this. My wife and I are totally sick of this. We're stuck in this hotel, and they're trying to kick us out in an hour after days of not being paid because we already rented a place from Airbnb for 3 months, who's now listing our house on the market with the Shapiros as Ashton or Best Nest Properties. And it's horrible. So the best thing I can do is play you a song. please help me and my home. We want to go home. Send me home. I want to go home, and so does my wife. This pendency of action is really important for me. Come on, don't you know? This isn't very good for the Westin Bonaventure. The Westin Bonaventure probably just is like annoyed as hell. But that's not the point. We need to go home. And our home is just across the way on this hill. Please send me and my wife home. Please help us catch these bastards. We're the Seahorse Liberation Army. We're just a husband and wife music couple. We don't need any of this shit. We've been kidnapped 101 days. I just want to go home. Don't you?
Yeah,
We don't deserve this.
that's horrible.